This course is called Creative Computing. It's a UC accredited class for high school and middle school students. And basically we're utilizing processing as a tool to lay down the fundamentals of computer programming for students. And the reason we chose processing is because it has this wonderful visual element so that the students can see what they're doing very quickly. We start with the real fundamentals, and we want the students to understand how things that they see in their physical environments can then be translated using code into a virtual environment. So in this case, one of the simple beginning exercises we use is working with graph paper and pencils. The students are drawing an object that they then want to replicate with code. And in this case, we then plot the coordinates the old-fashioned way with pencil and paper. They then take that information, convert it into code, and then because processing has this wonderful visual playback, they then see what they've made. And so it becomes a very tangible reality for them.
What we have been doing so far is on the computer we've been learning how to talk like computer talk and how to draw on a computer without using a mouse. And right now we're we're taking apart this little thing where we have to, we're gonna put it like in a remote, so we can use it for basically like a mouse kind of, instead of using their actual mouse.
Processing is a completely new language for me. I have been learning how to draw shapes and then animate them with the mouse and other inputs.
The goal is to make an interactive program which can be influenced with the infrared pen.
We want to basically get you to this next step of being actually engaged in making your project. So, okay, so if you have a design that you've made, a program that you've designed, and you can make it move based on how you're moving your cursor around on the screen, does it make sense to think about then, if you can control your cursor with something you hold in your hand, how you're going to now have this interactive element happening?
We give them the chance to hack open, to hack, to not just hack in the sense in terms of hacking is oftentimes related to piracy or hacking into a website or invading somebody's personal property information. But in this case, we're actually hacking into a physical object and seeing what makes it up and giving kids the chance to have a hands-on experience and pull it apart, and that's okay in this sense because it's part of the learning process.
I was walking the dogs one day, and the moon was just really bright, and you could see it through the clouds. I thought it would be really cool if I could do something that would make it wax and wane and move.
It's fun to just change something in the code and then see how it turns out. It's important for everyone to get involved in STEM because it's everywhere.
I think more people should get really into technology because it's probably going to be mostly what our life is going to be in the future, because we're coming out with the new iPads and all this new technology stuff that nobody has anymore. And I think they should really get into technology so that they can, be ready.